Loads of squats in today's workout. Grab a heavy set of dumbbells if you have them. If you don't have dumbbells, you could certainly do this without. You're still going to feel it, but I highly encourage you to find something that's going to be really challenging. You can always drop the weights or lower the weights as we go. So the format is going to go like this. It's a superset, then a triset, then a superset. We're repeating each set twice throughout. We are doing 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. We'll have a little burnout at the end if we have time. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first one we're gonna do is just a straight up squat. I want you to take those weights and rack them on your shoulders. That's gonna be the best way. We'll drop them the next exercise. So let's go ahead, get started. I'm gonna start my timer. Once again, 40 seconds on. We're gonna take those weights. I'm gonna thrust them up. You can hold them however feels comfortable for you. Nice stance, about just slightly wider than hip distance apart. And just squatting up. Yep, I couldn't even finish what I was saying because I'm like, let's go, let's go. Lift, down and lift. So I want you to think about driving the heels in towards the mat, really planting your feet. Slow and controlled is the name of the game. We don't necessarily have to bust through these. So if you're going at a slower pace, that's okay. That's what we do when we lift heavy weights. We can go a little bit slower, more controlled. Let's do one more squat here. Good, 20 seconds rest. Drop the weights. Take a breather. This one's gonna be some work and I'm excited for it. So the next are sumo squats. So feet are slightly wider than we were before. You're gonna hinge forward at the hips just slightly, bring the weights down and up. Let's go ahead and lift them up. So I'm gonna bring them right in front of my body here. Angle, squeeze and lift. So when I say squeeze and lift, I mean I'm squeezing my booty and my inner thighs together. It's a visual. It's like a mind-body connection thing. And I'm really driving those heels in towards the mat. Notice how my chest is just slightly forward on that squat, trying to compensate for that weight. Now, if your lower back is aching already, I would lower the weight a little bit, lighten it up a bit. Here's 3, 2, 1, because we're really bringing that weight forward. And what that tells you is that your lower back needs some assistance with your core. You need a stronger core if your back is screaming. I have the Total Tummy Reset program to help you do that. We have 5 more seconds. Same thing, regular squat, bring up the weight, rack them however feels comfortable. Just squat down and up. So, as I was saying, strong core is super important when we're lifting heavy weights. So, really strong brace. Top of the core, belly button to spine, bottom of the core, it all is braced. Really sit deep into that squat. This is our second round. This feels good. I'm gonna even drop them here, the weights, so I can kind of rest them on my shoulders. That also feels good. If you have heavier, you gotta find what feels good. Because we're not necessarily doing this as an arm workout. 3, 2, 1. Even though it kind of is, find that comfortable position with those weights. A little break. We're gonna get it back into those sumo squats. Once again, wide squat. I have the weights in front of me. Notice how I'm angled just slightly, okay? Press the booty out. It will help. Whew. I'm breathless. 3, 2, 1, lift. This is the last time those sumo squats. Let's drive the heels in. Squeeze and lift up, slow and controlled. These are some of my favorites. You definitely feel the inner thighs and the glutes in that sumo squat. Whoo-wee. If you've never done these before, expect to be a little sore tomorrow. These are ones that definitely get me every time. 10 seconds left. Breathe. Stay with me. 5, 4, 3. Let's do one more for a good measure. 2, 1. All right, next. Tricep, chair squat. We're gonna take one weight. You're gonna rack it right in front. Feet are narrow. You're gonna press the booty back. Bring it up. And then we're gonna do a pulse. I will direct you as I go. Just think about pressing that seat back. Let's rack that weight. All right, feet are narrow. Knees do not overshoot the ankles. We're gonna go down, up, 2 pulses. Pulse, up, down, pulse, pulse. That's how I should say it. Up, down, pulse, pulse. That's what we're aiming for here. Up, down, little pulse, little pulse. Pulses get us every time. It's the pulses, man. Up, down, pulse, pulse. Good. These 40 seconds fly by. You have 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Bring it down. Next, split stance. Pretend you're on a railroad track. One foot is in front, one foot is behind. They're apart. And all we're gonna do is squat in that split stance squat. I'm gonna grab both weights. It's gonna be challenging. If you can do the same, do the same. My right foot's in front, left foot behind, left foot is popped. Ready, let's go. Split stance squats. These are really, really challenging. If you need to adjust your feet, adjust your feet. Again, we wanna make sure that knee kind of stays right above the ankle, not overshooting it too much. If this is too much, then I encourage you to just do a lunge, okay? The lunge is the modification here. Press the seat back. If you need to front rack the weights, you can do that too. Stay with me. 3, 2, 1, drop them, 20-second rest. This is a tri-set, so we gotta do the other side. 3 exercises in this round. Find that challenging weight. If you aren't feeling really fatigued by that second set, if you're not feeling like, oh my gosh, these weights are really heavy, you gotta go up. All right, let's grab them. We wanna challenge ourselves. Split the stance here. Go ahead and begin. Because these workouts are so short, because we're not giving these super long, like 1 to 2 minute rests, we wanna be challenged. Make the most out of your time here. Don't be afraid of heavy weights. If you need to go buy heavy weights, you will never regret having heavy weights in your home. Less than 10 seconds. Stay with me. Ooh, most of the weight is on that standing foot. Here's 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and drop gently. Take a breather. We're doing that same thing. Right, so we're gonna front grab that weight, those chair pulses, full squats into pulses. Go ahead and grab it. Narrow stance. Ready? Let's go. Get down into that chair and let's go up, down, 2 pulses. Pulse, pulse. Up, down, pulse, pulse. Again, make sure that booty is back. Up, down, pulse, pulse. Core is braced, chest is open. Lots of quad work here. Pulse, pulse. Stay with me, we have 10 seconds left. I am timing it. I promise, it may not feel like it. I'm getting off pace here. Pulse, pulse. 3, 2, 1, you're out. Okay, split stance. Split stance. Core is braced, right? This is our stronghold here so that you can allow yourself to have the strength to come all the way down and all the way up with control, okay? Press the booty back, stagger the feet. Let's go. This is the last time doing split stance squats, so make it count. Slow and controlled. So 80% of that weight is on that front foot. Your back kickstand foot, it's there for stability and support, but we really want to feel it in that front leg. These are so challenging. They're so good. And it's really challenging our core too, and that core strength. So it's not just a leg and butt workout here. It's like really from the rib cage all the way down. 5, 4, 3, let's do one for good measure. 2, 1, break. Man, the breaks are short. They feel longer on paper. When you're doing them, you're like, 20 seconds is so short. Getting a little cardio, I love it. All right, this is the last set of split stance squats. Okay, make it count. Grab the weights, hoist them up. Split stance the legs. Ready? Let's go. Down and controlled. If you need to adjust, like I kind of find myself like changing the back foot a little bit. Also, front foot, I just changed the angle. My toe is pointing inward slightly. We don't want that, okay? We want the toe facing forward or slightly out to the 45-degree angle, but never inwards. It's not good for your knees. I got creaky old lady knees. Hopefully you can't hear it on the mic. Less than 10 seconds left. Get it all you got. One more, last one, last one. Good, nice. Okay, next, moving into goblet squats. So let me explain. Front rack that weight, one weight. Feet, again, kind of in the same position we were in the squats. Toes are at a 45-degree angle. We're gonna sit all the way back. Sit all the way back, and then back up. Then we're gonna do that same thing, but we're gonna time it a little differently. This is the last superset, okay? We're gonna start in about 10 seconds. Give you a little longer break, mainly because I needed to talk to you. All right, grab one weight. Hoist it up. Get into that nice goblet squat position. Weight is right in front of your chest. Ready, let's go. Down and up. So once again, I want you to think about driving the heels into the ground. When you lift, I want you to think about squeezing your butt together. I know, it's a weird visual, but sometimes when you think about squeezing the cheeks, it helps activate the right muscles, helps you get even deeper into that exercise. And we want to make the most out of this, right? Stay with me. Slow and controlled. About 10 seconds left. Little break. Same thing next time, except we're going to slow down the goblet squats. We're going to go 3 down, 1 up. In 3, 2, 1. You get a little break before that. Don't worry. I want to be all smiley and like encouraging this workout, but it's hard. And full disclosure, this is the second time I filmed it because the first time my mic didn't work. So my legs are on fire. Grab a weight. Just the fun behind the scenes stuff. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Down. Oh, sorry, this is down, down. 2, 3, and up. That's the time goblet squat. So we're slowing down the descension. 2, 3, lift up. Too busy talking. Got squirrel brain. Down, 2, 3, up. So my chest is still open. I'm not hunching forward. You can hinge slightly with the hips. We don't want to overarch our back here. Got about 10 seconds. So my back is always nice and flat. Here's 3, 2, 1. Let me explain while you're taking a break. So back is never like this. I'm never sticking my booty out like this. If I'm sticking my booty out, I'm hinging forward just slightly. Notice the angle. I'm not doing this, I'm going this. All right, goblet squats again. Meanwhile, the 3, 2, 1 descension is next. Ready? Full on goblet squats. This is it. Let's go. Down and lift. If you need to go slower, you can. We have a quick little burnout at the end. I'm gonna show you a different way to hold the heavy dumbbell if this is too much, especially if you're definitely feeling it in your back. This front loading thing can be challenging for people with back issues, and I will show you a way to do it. It's a little bit better. But the next time you do that workout, you have some options. 10 seconds. Fight through it, fight through it. You're sitting down into a very low chair here. Very, very low chair, last one. And lift. Okay, same thing. Got to finish out the superset. 3, 2, 1, up, okay? Slow and controlled. That is so great for resistance training. Just slow it down. Whew. All right, you ready? Come on, we got this. Goblet squat, slow it down. 3, 2, 1, lift up. So I don't want you to lock your knees when you come up. I'm so guilty of that. I do that a lot. Try not to. We don't want to lock the knees. Nice slight bend. Lift. 3, 2, 1, and lift. After that, you get a nice long break while they explain a little burnout round. And then we're done. We flew through this. Maybe it's just because it's my second time through it. I'm like, hallelujah, it's almost done. We have 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, great job. Grab a drink of water if you need it. We have a 5-minute burnout. You can do this. Basically, we're taking everything we just did, we're throwing it. It might actually be a 4-minute workout. It doesn't matter. It's a burnout. It's gonna be awesome. So we're gonna front rack those weights again. Shoulders are preferred for me. If you wanna hold them here, you can. Regular squats, sumo squats, chair squats. We're gonna take out the split squats, and then we're just gonna go right into that goblet squat. But the goblet squat's gonna have a little spicy ending. So, are you ready? You have 20 more seconds. You're welcome. So grab the weight. If you have not felt challenged, grab the weight that's challenging, or grab both of the weights. Especially for the goblet squat, you can still rack those. I will show you the alternate racking positions in just a second. I'm gonna grab one. No, I'm gonna grab both. I lied. Grab both. Ready? Rack them up. Regular squats. Hold them however feels good for you. Slightly wider stance, about shoulder width or slightly wider than shoulder width. Let's bring it down. And up. Down. And up. Okay. You know what to do here. You know you're pressing that seat back. Your back is nice and flat. Your core is nice and braced, okay? You know that you're driving your your heels into the mat, and you're squeezing on the way up. Here's one thing you don't know. The burnout's a minute. So we did 40 seconds before. We're doing a full minute. So slow it down. Take it at your pace. I'm talking you through it because we only have about 20 seconds left. Change the grip of the weights if you need to. You got this. It's a burnout for a reason. Then we are done. I promise, then we are done. Less than 10 seconds. Fight. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Take a quick 10-second breather. Get the position of your feet a little wider. Ready? Sumo squats right in front. I know you guys. Fight through it. We're almost done. Do not give up. Do not say, I'm gonna take more of a rest, unless you absolutely need it. That's why it's called a burnout, because we're gonna burn out those muscles, burn out our energy, because the finish line is so close. So do not give up on me. Ooh, feel that tension in the inner thighs and the side glutes on the sumo squat. Come on. I need to slow it down a little bit. When you feel like you're losing that core strength or that brace, slow it down. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, one more, 2, 1, lift up. Good. All right, chair squats are next. One weight. Let me show you how to rack it in a different way. So, the front is not good. Take it above your head. Rest it on the meaty part of your shoulders. Narrow stance. Ready? Let's go. Up, down, pulse. Up, down, pulse. So this might be a better racking position. It might feel worse. You got to do what's good for you. You could do this without the weight. The pulsing is spicy enough. I know. We have one more after this. One more. So, can you push yourself? Can you find that place of resilience where you know, if I just push myself another minute, I'm gonna be so proud of myself. I'm not even sure if I'm keeping on pace or tempo at this point. I might be doing 2 pulses. I might be doing 1. 5 more seconds, it doesn't matter. 3, 2, 1. That's the beauty of just getting it done. Sometimes it does not matter. Okay, goblets. Same thing, rack it however you want to. We're gonna really burn it out. I'm giving you a little extra rest. We're gonna pulse it out, okay? For a minute. I know, you got it. I'm gonna grab this guy. My weights are so old. At any point, they're gonna give out on me. I just know it. So, goblet squat. Sink all the way down. Tiny pulses. Just do it. This is the last minute. Then you're done. You're off with your day. If you need to change, you can always bring the weight down if that's a little easier. Sometimes that feels better in my back too, especially if the back is fatigued from all this hard work. Woo! Pulses, man, it's all about the pulses. Your butt should be on fire. Your thighs should be on fire. Woo! Stay with me. If you need to take a break, come up, shake it out, get back down. That's all you need. 2 seconds, that's all you need. All right, we got 15 left. Seconds, not minutes. Stay with me. Come on, come on, come on, push. I know, mine are on fire too. It hurts, but I got it. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah, you know when the weight is dropped, you are tapped out and you are done. Congratulations. You did so good. You did so good. Those heavy weights are awesome. This is a workout you can come back to over and over and over again. This should be your go-to because it really is such a challenging, such a terrific workout. Get a nice quad stretch. I gotta catch my breath. Whew. So ankle into your seat. Press the knee back slightly, hips forward. You're gonna really feel that stretch right in here. Congratulations, like I said, that wasn't easy. And if it was easy, then you know, great. Now you know you can add weights or you can do heavier weights. Breathe it out. I'm gonna let you stretch on your own. You can use that stretching video. I will see you the next workout.